February 1st, in the Royal Exchange Building on New York City's Broad Street, the Supreme Court of the United States meets for the first time. Chief Justice John Jay of New York presides over the meeting. The U.S. Supreme Court was established by Article 3 of the U.S. Constitution, which took effect in March 1789. 1856, Auburn University is chartered as the East Alabama Male College. 1865, U.S. President Lincoln signs the 13th Amendment to the U.S. Constitution. This abolishes slavery in the U.S. and is celebrated as National Freedom Day. 1871, Jefferson Long of Georgia is the first African American to make an official speech in the U.S. House of Representatives. 1893, the world's first film production studio, the Black Maria, was completed on the grounds of Edison's laboratories at West Orange, New Jersey, for the purpose of making film strips. 1918, Soviet Russia undertook its calendar reform. They moved from the Julian calendar to the Gregorian calendar. This move resulted in the loss of 13 days, so that February 1st, 1918, became February 14th. 1953, You Are There with Walter Cronkite premieres on CBS television. 1964, the Beatles' number one hit, I Want to Hold Your Hand, tops the Hot 100 and stays number one for 7 weeks. This is their first number one, and it would eventually be replaced by She Loves You, also recorded by the Beatles. 1965, Martin Luther King Jr. and 700 demonstrators are arrested in Selma, Alabama. 1965, Peter Jennings, at the age of 26, becomes anchor of ABC's nightly news. He would spend the next 40 years until his death in 2005 from lung cancer as a journalist for ABC TV. 1969, in his first start in a Ford, legendary driver Richard Petty wins the Motor Trend 500 at Riverside, California. The previous 92 NASCAR victories were all in Plymouth. 1972, the first scientific handheld calculator, the HP 35, is introduced. It has a price tag of $395. 1980, the single Call Me is released by Blondie. It would become the Billboard Song of the Year for 1980. 1982, Late Night with David Letterman debuts on NBC TV. David's first guest was Bill Murray. 2003, the Space Shuttle Columbia disintegrates upon re-entry into the Earth's atmosphere, killing all 7 astronauts aboard. These are just a few of the things that have happened today, February 1st in history. This has been Mr. Scott with Today in History. Thanks for watching.